just send a message to me.
Okay.
Yo! Hey! Look, are you ready for the hottest podcast in all of wrestling? All right, look, I got my homies here. All right, Backlash just happened. All right, Kenny Omega took a bump when he wasn't supposed to. We got all that and more. Oh, yeah, Damien's dumbass of the week. And I got a spoiler. It's not Tony Khan. All right, all that and more on this episode of Chaz and Friends. Hey, play my theme music.
Warning. The following program is a collection of idiots talking about the happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, or the Infinite Plus network. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies, the 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please don't sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans here, checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy real
Yo, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew. It's the Don of the Capital Region, the best kept secret of the Capital Region, and the greatest host of the greatest debate show podcast in all of sports and entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Chaz and Friends, but it's not always about me. It's always about my friends. So let me introduce to you my friend. Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, he's rocking an awesome Red Dog PI hoodie, okay? You make sure you get one of those, okay? All right. He's the landlord of the Dog Pound. He's the Infinite Plus Network champion, all right? The first and the reigning. He's the current and reigning and defending Infinite Plus Network champion. No one has beaten him for it yet, but it might be me. Wink, 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 wink. Wink.
Hey, if he holds on to it to next year, it might be me. Oh.
Can we have a triple threat match between? Yeah, ooh, listen, here we go. The 3 of us in a ladder match for the Infinite. No, because that means Damien's got to win because he doesn't lose ladder match. Never mind. Nope. Never mind. No. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the man that runs this show, because I don't do anything, ladies and gentlemen, the Red Dog, Cliff Miller.
That's right. It's the Air Force Veteran Intel Specialist, the one you call on when you need to get the job done, and your friendly neighborhood Red Dog, also the DICK of this industry. That's right, the dog in charge, kid. Get your mind out the gutter. The ridiculously kissable, the one with the longest entrance on all of sports entertainment as well, and your current and defending Infinite Plus champion right here. Also, not to say it out any notice, but put myself over with this. The biggest pusher of PI. That's right, pure ignorance. That's this guy. Love y'all.
All righty. Now, introducing next, certainly not the least, ladies and gentlemen, he's the host of your weekly, daily, not daily, but your weekly.
Definitely weekly. It's not
weekly,
daily.
nightly news show, all right? News, parody, entertainment, opinion, debate. Hey, look, it's Damien's show. Okay, he's the host of the Villains Lounge. All right, highly popular. All right, people tell me they love the Villains Lounge. All right, they don't tell me they like Chaz and Friends, but they tell me they like the Villains Lounge. And people tell me they like Now Into the Ring. I do get that too. Yeah,
Yep.
No one tells me they like Chaz and Friends, but Chaz and Friends gets numbers and gets views.
No, we definitely do. We definitely do.
Like, look, it's fun. But look. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he's the super villain, all right? He's the Dark Lord, the Dark Goat. What more do you need, all right? I told you, he's the host of really the most popular nightly news show in wrestling. There is no other nightly news show in wrestling.
Nope, one and only first
There's
ever.
the one and only, all right? The Villains Lounge. So, ladies and gentlemen, he needs no further introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Damien Fatal. I'm going to get you a round of applause, a sound effect, too.
Right.
Because I like that intro now.
And I know Damien said that he doesn't lose in ladder matches, but there's a first for everything.
There is a first. It needs to happen. Look, right now I'm at 29-0.
Yeah, well,
It's at that
be
point
that
where
number.
somebody can take it.
Yeah.
Somebody can take it.
That ain't me. I know that it ain't me. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want it. Look what happened to the one person that defeated the Undertaker streak. Look what happened to that person. Now.
Because it was the wrong person.
Exactly. I don't want that. I'm the wrong person.
What do you mean? The tribal chief is the tribal chief. Like,
you're funny. You're hilarious. All right. Cool. On that, you know what?
I'm not even mad at you about that one.
I'm not mad either, but that's the perfect time to segue into this.
I see dead people.
So while I do this part of the show, I just want to have this in the background, just because that's the energy that Ki is keeping today. So I want to make sure everyone can hear me correctly and hear me good. Let me turn down just a little bit. Look, if you didn't already done so, make sure you follow us, okay? Follow us at 3 Count Pod, all right? Right there on Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok, all right? On that other app, the Twitter app, the Bird app, all right? 3 Count _pod. Follow us there. And hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that like button on Facebook. Do it now. Right now. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to do it. And then you come back.
Like our shit.
All right, 5 seconds is up. Cool. Make sure you also subscribe to the Infinite Plus Network. Let me turn this off before we get copyrighted. Infinite Plus Network. Make sure you follow us, subscribe to us there. For all of you who were watching your movie, music video, we are not sorry. We are more entertaining than that. Sorry, not sorry.
And we actually have a championship. I don't think those movies or that SoundCloud artist that you're listening to does.
Well, the good part about that is, though, I believe in less than a month, we'll be on our own channel on the network.
Oh, wait, I thought we were going to wait to drop that news. Are you
I'm not going to
news
say exactly when. I'm not going to put the name out.
You dropping news?
I'm just saying.
I was going to wait till June 1st. I wanted to wait till June.
No. I'm just putting it out there.
I was trying to do the whole Juneteenth thing.
I'm just putting it out there as a little feeler. I'm not exactly putting out the name of said, channel. But just know.
There you go. He talk about it.
Just know.
All right, now, all right, look, there's going to be spoiler alert and Dirt She's talking about
getting our own shit.
Now we're going to have Hunter give a comment about it.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. There he goes. He's already there. He's already there. Make sure you check out the Villains Lounge coming out this week. Whenever that comes out, Damien will let you know. Make sure you check out Now Into the Ring. Those episodes that come out this week on Tuesday and Thursday. All right, Cliff.
Just Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. Sorry, I always do Tuesday, Thursday. But who's coming out on Tuesday?
Yeah, so if you guys don't get a chance, go check out the Money Dragon himself, Angelo Carter, out of the Northeast. Is definitely a lot of fun to have an interview with him. So you guys can check out that interview then.
All right, let's get to it. Because Backlash happened yesterday.
Yes,
and
it
did. I think it was a fire show. I really don't have any bad thing to say about the show. There was no QR code, so
Yes, there was.
Yes, there was.
I'm
talking about right now on this show.
Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, cool, wonderful. Anyway, let's get to it. Temp check. For those of you who don't know what temp check is, here are the rules. Temp check is where we give you our hottest and or coldest wrestlers going into this week, and for a bonus, we add in our match of the week, which is our favorite match this week going into this week. So let's start off with you, Damien. What you got?
Woo! Coldest as always, Christopher Jericho. At this point, I might as well call him Christine. Shit. Dude, he looked bad in those tights. He does not need to wear those tights. He looked like an old grandmother wearing granny panties.
Oh my gosh.
Did he? You can see the cellulite on the legs. They're all jiggly. He got a muffin top. What? Dude, his ass is so wide you can watch a drive-in movie on it. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Jericho, just for wearing those tights. All right, there you go. You're my coldest wrestler just for you wear the tights.
So was there an opportunity that he couldn't have been your coldest wrestler of the week? Are you saying?
Oh no, just because he showed up on TV, but the tights didn't help.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, if he didn't wear the tights, would he still be coldest wrestler?
Oh yeah, because he was on my TV.
Oh, got it. Heard.
My hottest wrestler is gonna have to be the whole fucking card of Backlash. Winners and losers.
Okay.
Dude, from beginning to end. Come on. Literally, from beginning to end was just nuts. It was nuts. My match of the week? Fuck. You know what? Give me that triple threat match between Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Bayley. Those women knocked it out of the Look, this is the first time where a surprise shot roll-up finish didn't catch me off guard, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was perfect.
Oh,
they
perfect.
pulled that. Dude.
Absolutely perfect. Absolutely.
Ooh, those three women killed it.
Yeah,
I couldn't have asked for better. And again, all the matches were great. All of them were great. But if I have to pick one, what'd it do?
What up?
Have a seat, dude, in the pew. All right, late to service. Get on. Got everybody looking at you.
In service.
He walks in with his quiet.
We saw you coming in. We saw the door open up. We saw you.
Right. You know those loud church doors when they creak open. Wow, that was spot. Wow, that was scary spot on. I had childhood flashbacks as you did that.
Yeah, they don't oil them on purpose. They want if you come late to be put out there.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think that's what I got. I mean, I all 5 matches on the card were phenomenal from top to bottom. If I had to pick one, I'm gonna give it to the ladies. Even both, they had 2 awesome lady matches on there. The women killed it. I have a deep respect for the tag match, because of what those 3 ladies did to help Jade.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like it was a beautiful thing. That show was beautiful. All around fucking beautiful. And the crowd made it even better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, so let me go. I got my coldest wrestler. Funny, I'm gonna go opposite. My coldest wrestler is the person that lost to Chris Jericho.
Poor guy.
Poor
guy. It's not his fault.
Yeah, right. And you're right. It is not his fault. It's not. That man should have not been. It shouldn't have been him. I'm gonna stick to that. It should not have been Shibata. There were moments in the match I was like, oh crap, this is kind of cool. And then there were moments of like, why are we doing this? And I found myself a lot going, why are we doing this? The one spot with the kendo sticks and he's hitting it with the trash can and he's moving. The first 2 times I did laugh. It got a little pop out me. But then Jericho kept doing it and it backed him all the way into the corner. I went, you stupid fool. And I went, whatever.
I couldn't get over the tights. It's the tights. I couldn't get past the tights. I'm just letting you know that. I that's all I focused on the whole entire time.
And I only watched the clip of it. You know what? And the crazy thing is, it sucks because I used to growing up. I always said my 3 favorite wrestlers were AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels, and Chris Jericho. Do you know who I say now?
Not Chris Jericho.
You goddamn right I don't say Chris Jericho. I just say my favorite wrestlers are no, I say Chris Jericho again. Lord have mercy. AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels. I said growing up, that's it. I don't even put Chris Jericho in the conversation anymore.
Chris ruined it for himself.
He did. All right. I used to model like a lot after Mr. Chris Jericho. Now I don't want to be associated with anything that man does. Nothing, but nah. So Shibata, though, by association, gets my coldest wrestler of the week. Sorry, dude, because I do like you. Like
Poor Shibata.
It is exactly. You had to go through that, but hey, go get the bag, brother. Go get the bag.
I get it.
My hottest wrestler. Man, I wasn't feeling it at first, but I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling the glow. And look, you see how what a week can do. You see what a week can do. Naomi's my hottest wrestler of the week. Dog, look, if you want to talk about something to follow, that tag match with the bloodline, and you put that match, and then like you follow it, and you damn near put on a better match. Give it up to if I could give it, you know what? I want to give it to Naomi, but I'm gonna go a 1B as far as hottest wrestler and give it to the rest of the ladies in that match because the match was fire. It would be my match of the week. It would be. But I watched the main event.
Oh no, the main event was fucking perfect.
I watched a main event that put tears to a brother's eyes. And there are only, all right, two matches, okay? In my lifetime that I've seen that put tears in my eyes, okay? And those 4 men know what matches, and they know who they are, okay? I have to add a third because it was so good. So good. AJ and Cody is my match of the week. Sometimes I felt the crowd took me out a little bit because I'm just like, hey, shut up for like 2 seconds to let my man AJ work. let him work. Y'all not letting him work. Y'all just want chant, but I'm like, no, give me this energy because like they were hot the entire night, which was awesome.
Dude, I don't know how they did it for fucking 4+ hours.
Look, that's. I saw a tweet, and I felt it. It was like, look, when you got free healthcare, you can go scream as loud as you want, and go get scream as loud as you want. Get hearing damage. You got free healthcare, and I went, you know what? You're right, because if I get a headache at a wrestling show, if I get too excited, you know what I do? I sit down. Look, Cliff, look, we went to Dynamite. I was too excited. I sat down. Cliff goes, "Hey man, you all right?" I said, "Yeah, I got a headache, man. I'm screaming too loud." But so yeah, man, my match of the week is that main event. As I said previously, AJ Styles, growing up, favorite wrestler. Cody Rhodes, somebody who I pick, like literally just like steal everything from since becoming in the indies, literally studying Cody. It was like a masterclass. It was a masterclass for the small guys, and like really big ups to like, hey, look, you really don't gotta be 6'6". Like you really don't, and be most of like you can just be 150, 185, 205, like 215, boom, like great match. That's my match of the week. I can't say nothing bad about the match.
AJ is unnecessarily cut.
I don't know what he's eating. I don't know if like Corey said, I don't know if it's horse meat. I don't know if it's deer. I don't know if it's goat. It's not chicken and it's not beef. But whatever it is, hey,
whatever he's doing, dude, I need to find out.
Look, hey, I need him to give me the meal plan.
Well, I hear that it's more than just that. There's a couple of things that he's been doing. So it's
whatever it is, let me have it.
So I mean, he's his workout regimen. He says, and a lot of people have been doing this, is a cold plunge early in the morning when you first wake up. I hear it's a great start of the day. I think I might have to start doing that after surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, all right, Red Dog, what you got?
All right, so I'm gonna go and agree that my coldest wrestler of the week was Mr. Jericho, because I saw
crazy.
Him. Yeah, I saw him.
You normally don't go for the gimmick.
No. No.
He brought it on himself.
No, I normally
was
don't.
it really bad this week, yo?
Yes.
I'm just saying. I
just didn't say Jericho. I didn't want to buy into the gimmick. I didn't want to just say Jericho. I want to say Jericho, but I just said Shibata because Shibata just by association.
No, yeah, I'm not with the.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
I'm not with the short thing.
It was bad. All right, it's bad. It is this bad.
Like that's not a good look. Not.
All right, go ahead, continue, brother.
All right. But my hottest wrestler of the week, bro. I'm not even gonna. I'm just here.
There he is. Oh my God, he's here.
Hey, get butt two, everybody.
It's Tamaloa. Hey yo.
No!
That is my hottest wrestler of the week is Tamaloa, because like as clearly as you can see, it was so funny because before we even went live, I think we might actually said when we went live, like for the live stream yesterday, I was like, yo, I'd really like to see God in WWE, and not knowing, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes Tamaloa, and yeah, at that moment, I lost everything. All composure went right out the fucking window, and I was like, I'm so excited right now. Couldn't stop talking about it. 10 minutes afterwards, I was on cloud nine, because now the realization that God is in WWE is like all the matchups that we get to have, like I'm beyond elated with it. So I was like, yo, that's it. That got me so hyped. That I don't know if there's another, like, I don't know if like I don't know, man. I'm lost with the words of saying it, because like just seeing him and Tama Tonga in WWE, I'm just like, bro, this was so good. And that, like, listen, if you keep watching the rest of that clip, right? And even a minute later, I have full tears of joy just coming out of my face. My face is bright red. I'm still like in awe of just seeing this man pop up. So yeah, to me, Tamaloa has to be my hottest wrestler of the week. Just because like it was pure enjoyment for me. My match of the week. Normally in this show we would pick wrestlers. Every once in a while we go kind of squirrely and pick something else. My match of the week has quickly turned into a one-sided battle. But Kendrick Lamar and Drake, like going back and forth. has wrapped me up so much that I know, right? Cody was amazing. Let's give a. I'm gonna throw I'm glad you guys picked those matches. My 1B to Kendrick and Drake is gonna be actually the tag team match, right? Jade and Bianca versus the Kabuki Warriors, and the technicality that went to that match and the conversations, and you can see there were some spots where people were just kind of like trying to get through and trying to figure stuff out, and just the constant communication between the four competitors and the ref like definitely got me hyped. So I wanted to throw love to them. So that's gonna be my match of the week after that. But listen, there's a point in time, right? Like I kind of start feeling bad for someone, and when I see, you guys ever remember that meme on on that South Park, but The Simpsons, where it's like, "Stop it, he's already dead." That's how I kind of feel right now when I'm like going back and listening to this Kendrick Lamar latest song. Like it's just like a continual beating, and the dude's not moving anymore, but he's just like, "I don't care. Finish it."
Dude,
Yo.
the screenshot of Drake's house with all the like, dude, I was no more good. Like, yo,
I understand this is a wrestling podcast, and for all of you who don't listen to the rap beef, that's understandable. I understand. But for those that do, I just want to put it out there. I'm a huge Tupac fan. All right. Tupac is like literally the greatest rapper of all time. I don't care what you say. Argue with your moms.
he's number two.
I look, like I said, argue with your moms.
He's number two.
Me and Damien, me and you've had this conversation plenty of times, and we understand each other's opinions, and that's fine. We agree to disagree. All right. As you can see, I have various figures of this man. All right. I lived in California. All right. I unofficially acclaim the West Coast as my home. I don't rep Canada any type of way, but I do love Drake as well. But I'm on the side of Compton. And so, yes, like my Mr. Lamar said, Drake, when you come to Oakland, it might be your last concert, brother. And I'm sorry, and because I like you. Like I bought you were my first hip hop album as a kid. Like, look, I bought your clean CD so I could listen to it in my mom's car. Like, look, we go back. I downloaded Spotify just to listen to Take Care growing up. Like, look, we going through, but look, Drake, it's time to bow out. Listen, it's over, brother.
Don't
It's
put another. Don't do it.
Don't. The story is
in your
over.
words. In your words, sir. In your words. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Cause one of us goes in and we all look. So you can see how something.
All I'm saying is, at this point, it doesn't matter what he comes out with lyrically. Like, he just needs to go and like see Kendrick face to face. Like,
yeah,
like I'm being dead ass. Like, doesn't matter what he says at this point. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you know what? He might be able to come back. I can't say that he's not going to be able to come back from this
in a different genre, maybe. I heard MGK is looking for an opening act. Like,
yeah, he probably is.
You know what?
I mean,
that's disrespectful. Like,
look,
I shouldn't say that.
I mean, look, all right.
I was quoting Drake yesterday at work, telling everybody I'm on a different energy, and here I am, like, just
right.
Well, those last two songs was like, my thing is this.
You murdered that man.
So you got what? Drake drops those two, and it takes Kendrick about 13 days to respond, and now we know why.
Because all those 13 days, he got a mole. Look, we get too much into the deep. Look, I got all the tea.
I know. Yeah,
we can't all the tea, bro. Drake got a mole. All right, somebody in his camp is telling Kendrick Lamar all the information. I'm trying to tell you, brother. That's what's going on. Anyway, we go to the comments. We got stuff to do. It's a wrestling show.
All right, let's go. Let's get back.
All right, we go to the comments.
It's a wrestling show. Get to the comments.
Hey, we got what's up, Dean? He's out here laughing at us. Yeah, Naomi, Tiffany, and Bailey had great chemistry. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they did. Absolutely.
The fact the crowd was hot from start to finish. Entire show was wild. Yep, the damn hard cam was shaking. They were dope. Yeah. Also, remember they were giving warnings in France with the decibel levels being so loud.
Yeah, the Apple Watch joint.
And you want to hear something even crazier? So if you didn't watch the press conference afterwards, you could still hear them.
Yep.
Oh,
in the
wow.
arena.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
watch the presser.
Every once in a while, the audio would get distorted, and you just hear like them going still nuts.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
And it
Oh,
was
wow.
through the whole press conference. It
I
wasn't
definitely
even like
wasn't.
it was just part of it. They were loud, literally, from the pre-show
On.
to
Yep.
to like the press conference. Dude, France, you guys rock.
I definitely wasn't tweeting or commenting in my wrestling group during the Cody and AJ match. I was glued to my TV. I was trying to like interact on the live stream.
We were trying,
I was
but
so locked in.
we kept getting
yeah.
sucked in. We just kept getting sucked in.
Chaz, buddy, let's be honest. AJ can give you the blueprint and you still won't gain a pound.
Here we
Sorry.
go. Already. Here we go. Here we go. How you gonna come? How you gonna come late and then start mess with me?
Start the roast.
Like you can't do that. You came late. Like you know what time we start, and we started late. We started late. You still showed up late. That's crazy.
Clean up aisle, Red Dog. 100%, man. 100%. Like I was in full blown like tears of joy, like seeing Tama Loa show up. I don't feel bad for Aubrey. Listen, I've said this from the jump. Once I figured out that Jimmy in the wheelchair was Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, I show no fear to no man whose name is Aubrey. Sorry. Aubrey Graham.
I was gonna be nice and not make fun of that, but
Nope.
and let
I'm
them
out.
be.
Jimmy in the wheelchair got popped by some random kid. Okay, in the hallways. I'm not gonna finish with the rest of that. Hey, what's up? What's up? If you got an opinion about Kendrick and Kendrick and Drake, go ahead and just put your comment in below. All right. that's all the comments for now. But yeah, so normally, guys, we do our debate topics, which we'll be getting into, but I definitely want to hop into this. We have a guest on our show today. She is the big mama, the person that you go to and talk to when you want to be a part of KAIJU Pro Wrestling. They have a show next week. It is the mother of all shows. That's right. And she is a beautiful person to just have a great conversation with. So if you guys bring her in, it is the great, the powerful, the wonderful Ashley Stevie. Woo! What's up, Ash?
So Red, since everybody's wearing hats, I mean, I guess I should put on mine, right? Yeah. It's the Sunday before a show. I was making merch all day, so no, hey, everything's going great. Honestly, Bristol is doing fantastic. This is going to be show number 3 in our venue. This is actually so we were talking about it last night when we were going through the archive stuff. This is actually show number 10 too. So KPW in 2 years has managed to pull off, with 2 hiatuses, we've still pulled off 10 shows in 2 years.
Nice.
So I'm liking those odds, considering in 2022 it was 1 show. But no, we're definitely excited for this one. This one is another solo project of mine. So this was our local showcase. So we have our champions are all defending. Our tag titles are currently vacant. Right now, the number 1 contender is is Social Influence. I have not announced their opponents yet. And Red Dog knows I like my drama. That's the drama I like. I don't like it in the locker room. I want it in the ring. So actually, both opponents have reached out and been like, so can we know yet? I'm like, not yet. But in all fairness, Red Dog, I mean, you can attest to this. I make it fun, at least.
Yeah.
And I am very particular with how people are matched up. Now, when am I getting Pure Ignorance up here?
Look, Pure Ignorance is ready and willing. Give us the date. Right, it's dumping season 365 all over. Okay.
Well, I know that's definitely something we're gonna have to do.
There's a Duff Express. Okay, and you just give me the date and the time, all right, and we'll put it on the itinerary.
Okay, that's fair. So the reason why the Mother's Day show is actually really important is now that we are going to have new tag champions. Typically for us, March is always our tag show. Our first show was a tag tournament. We did a 2-part episode on our YouTube channel with it. It was like literally big deal. This year,
I enjoyed it.
right? And honestly, like this year, it was great because we brought in the intergender tag division and they got a major spotlight in the show. So that was great. We got to have a random tag. Red Dog got to be part of my experiment with that. And honestly, like the crowd loved it. Everybody had really good feedback from it. So clearly we know what we're doing out here. So we're going to stick to it. But with that, I mean, now I'm going to have new tag champs. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to reform a division, right? I'm going to have to, everything was lined up for the throne. So I have to make all new plans, which means there's going to be a whole lot more opportunity coming for tag teams, which is going to be great. So this show is meant to, let's get those belts going, see who they're going to go on. They're either going to go on these mystery opponents or they're going to go on social influence. And from that point on, the next 3 to 4 shows are all going to be very tag specific and very much into building our division back up. We started with it. It's time for it to update. So that also means that, I mean, I can't just do tag shows forever, right?
Right.
Why not?
So
I mean, you could. I love.
I mean, well, listen. I mean, clearly, I can. I already have the tag division itself. Now I have the intergender tag division. All of the belts are fluid, so everybody can go for everything at some point. And I mean, the only thing I could think of is in 2025 in March we should be starting our trios division. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm all about evolution. And honestly, we already have a universal champion. That's the Phoenix division. Everything's going to come out from there. NXT, all of our experimental stuff comes out underneath that belt. We have our heavyweight and I do want to get new tag belts. So, I mean, I got to have a really good reason to break them out. Might as well have them debut at the same time as some trios belts.
Ooh, is it hitting me in my shananana. I love trios. Listen, trios is that's. Whew.
I love a good trio.
It's tag team wrestling in general. It's just such a beautiful.
Yeah, true. But look. When you put a third in there, it's just like, oh yes, give it to me. Like inject it in my vein.
You're hitting muscle.
You knew what I meant. You know. Anyway, continue, Ashley.
I got Chaz all jonesed up now for next year. He's like,
I was already hyped it too for this show too. Now I'm just on another level, and we haven't even started arguing with you yet.
That's true. I'm fun to argue with because I'll actually, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. It's fine. I'll sit there and eat crow. But no, so this is going to be a really good foundation for not only the belts being placed, back where they should be, but it's going to allow me to shift that focus on building a division for them because the whole point is it's who they're holding the belt, but I have to make it challenging too. Otherwise, it's just not worth holding those for me. So it'll be a lot of that. This is going to be the first show we don't have Mike Skyros on it. So he's got a nice break coming because I shift my rotate my roster. I only have so many shows a year, so even Red Dog's not going to be there. He's not going to be there for us this time, but that's okay because he'll be back. Hopefully, we'll have him back in August for Rumble in the Jungle, maybe with some pure ignorance.
Hot diggity dog!
I love it.
And it's like 4 of us. You get to pick your flavor. We're like Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, we really. And the wild thing is, it was so funny about seeing like us work together is that it's 4 individuals that we work like a team, but you could definitely tell us 5 of us now.
Right.
I'm on the shelf right now.
Yeah, so it would be 6. But it's 5.
So let's put it this way: So the big excitement for Rumble in the Jungle is really going to be, and this is where Chaz is about to lose his absolute mind now. I normally don't have stables or factions at Kaiju, and because everything's so fluid, that is going to be our primary idea for the one of the tag divisions is actually getting some factions going and getting to have a whole lot of fun with this. I really shouldn't be allowed to write. I'm telling you guys, like, I really shouldn't be allowed to write. I need Derek to come to get ready to start writing with me, because it's too much weight on my shoulders, I tell you.
It's funny though, because like we got a great comment in just right now, right? It says, vacant tag titles sounds like you need pure ignorance. They are the best tag. They're the best team ever, and they keep multiplying. And we, like we said, now we have 6 members, like, and we don't die. We multiply.
Baskin Robbins, choose your flavor.
So all right, maybe I don't know. So we might have to have a talk about if anybody's available next week.
It's Mother's Day. I know. Us two.
I know Red Dog's not. No. Anybody would. No, it's fine. No, that is a big part of what I do. Oh God, I can only imagine. That is a big part of what I do. Is I don't ever penalize people if they can't take a booking, because it's like it's your schedule.
Right.
Your contractors. One of our best matches at the last show was Pete Corvus and Danny Adam. That was supposed to be in November. But then we moved the date back a week, and Danny Adam wasn't available. So he was like, well, what are we going to do? I was like, we'll just shelf it. And then but the crowd in March loved it. And I don't think the crowd in November would have liked it as much. So I think everything happens for a reason here. With Kaiju, it's supposed to be very laid back. It's supposed to be, you come in, we're all going to have fun. It's going to be a good day, even when everybody gets to watch me run around like a nut job with my head chopped off, and it's fine because everybody knows that means I'm doing okay.
This is true. I witnessed this twice.
Yeah.
Technically,
yeah.
Technically, I witnessed this 4 times because
Yes.
I've seen twice at 2 other shows.
No, I'm sorry. That is true.
We'll include. There's one more in there too. You once helped set up a cage too. I watched you do that whole thing too.
Yes, Red Dog can attest to the fact that I, in fact, can build a steel cage. Yeah, I'm all about learning things. When another promoter is like, "Can you come?" I was like, "You need hands? Let's go." Power tools. I should have put my own drills. I had both of them with me. I was like, "Let's go." I was thinking about part of the door. I gave myself a concussion with part of the door because I dropped it on my noggin by accident. But that's okay. I'm right. It was right after Red Dog got a concussion at my show.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I know. Okay, now I know. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I was actually watching that footage last night before I premiered it on the YouTube channel that we just redid. Jeremy, our editor, went back and edited all of our history with Kaiju and made it all look gorgeous and makes it match the rebranding that we did. And so I was going to keep it a secret, and I was watching the footage and I was like, I have to put this out. So we launched it live last night. The phase 1 debuted at 6 a.m. this morning. But you could see Red Dog gives himself a concussion in the British Bulldog match, which I loved writing that.
Yeah. And then
I loved writing that.
And then I did a shot.
I didn't
kick.
I remember.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy about that though? And I showed up on this show that same day.
Yeah, he did.
He sure did.
I go to work injured. I'm here for y'all.
And then the next day he's got me hitting him up going, what do you mean your head hurts? And he's like, I can't knock myself stupid yesterday. I was like, are you okay? Because I check on everybody the day after a show. Like, I want to make sure everybody's all right. But this show, now let's see how far back in wrestling history you guys go, because Red Dog knows this. I write Memphis style, which means I dig up a lot of old stuff. You're not gonna see anything at my show that was on WWE before the 80s, really. Like, I'm an old school person. Like, that's what I studied hard when I got into wrestling. So I try to focus on it. But this show, we're doing a double Jeopardy match.
No.
I love it.
Okay.
So the premise behind this match is 4 people enter the ring, 2 are going to win. But the stipulation is to get to the second match, you have a specific opponent you have to pin. So think of the Spider-Man meme. So let's see. We have Ham in this match. We have Evander James is in this match. Dirtbag Dan is debuting in this match, and Stevie Legend is in this match. So, for example, say I pair Dirtbag Dan to have to pin Stevie. Stevie has to pin Dirtbag Dan. There's one match right there. At the same time, I'm going to have Evander and Ham having their match in the same ring at the same time. Now, you guys can fight all you want with everybody, but the first person to get that pin moves on to the next round. So now, once that first person gets pinned, they get to pop out of the ring. They can take a break. They're not waiting because they got to wait for their second round. Well, when that second pin happens, it goes right into the next round.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah. And then the winner of that match won Double Jeopardy.
So a lot of room for a lot of good storytelling there.
Yep. I should not be allowed to write. This isn't a main event. This is what we're doing like mid-show. This is what I want to write for people to give them fun. I want them to have memories out of this. Like nobody gets jobbed. Nobody. And that's a big thing for me. And that a lot of these older matches, like the British Bulldog match and the Double Jeopardy match, these come from conversations that me and Derek have, the other owner. We have conversations just BSing on the phone to not talk about our jobs and stuff. And we'll start throwing out footages we've watched and we'll go, what do you think about this? And most of the time he suggests something and I know exactly what he's getting at with it. And I always know the person it's perfect for every time he does it. Like the British Bulldog match, I had to have Red Dog in it. It's like I had him against 2 giant guys that look like the British Bulldogs.
Thanks.
I had and in my thought, I'm like, okay, well, if we're gonna make this a triple threat, I want to have somebody who's slightly smaller in stature and more physically fit because Red Dog could do the same moves they can without the same physique. So I wanted to show that off too. I wanted to show off that a lot of what I do at KAIJU is about the actual potential of the wrestler rather than just a specific move set I want to show off.
I like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it's definitely a feel whenever you're at KAIJU, especially with you, Ashley, like just getting to chat with you and stuff like that, being told like, hey, here's what I want to see, this is what I want to get to, this is the idea that we have going on, and it's cool to see that you understand like the skill set of people when you're like trying to tailor the match and the opponents that you want to get there. Like, we can talk about like, social influences versus savage dogs. But even in that match, right, it was, hey, this is what I kind of see where I think Red Dog should go. I think this would be like a fun dynamic with you two. I want to see this happening. And then like, I know just even that match too, like it was just a lot of fun, like being a part of something that got stitched together. And then you saw like the work and the crowd loved it. So I definitely, big kudos to you for what you do for everybody.
Thank you. And think about that. That was what, 24 hours before the show?
Yeah.
We booked that? Because they were my reserves. Grapple Vices got canceled and we had to bring in the reserves. And I had to have people lined up and ready, 1 that would be there and 2 that would still fit in that slot of what I wanted to see. And it ended up being a good thing because the fan reviews on that match were so good that now they get a push way ahead of where we were going to. Yeah. So it's really exciting, to sit there and go, hey guys, you guys got such good feedback last minute that, we want to give you guys a title shot. So that was really nice too, is like, we get surprises out of doing that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, we're going to jump into these comments and then we're going to get into this debate show. That's what you guys came here to see. So real quick, here we go. So more ignorant people than 100%.
Yeah. Yes.
What's up, fuckers? Hey,
Anthony.
The man who correctly called out Tamalo as Jacob Fatu.
Oh, he totally
Mhm.
did. He totally did. He totally did.
And ma'am.
Yeah.
Good job, Lou. Yeah, they've been having conversations now. You keep it old school, of course. Just-
Just Wawa.
just- it has to be so difficult to come up with new things and keep old things interesting. Kudos to Mama Kaiju, of course. Her style of booking sounds dope. It really is. It really is. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys get a chance to, you said the YouTube channel is up now, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's up on our link tree. Honestly, like it's completely live. Everything should be up. The only thing we're still polishing the last show, but that was only a month ago. So usually we have a little bit more time between shows.
Well, bet, and then we'll give you guys the links and stuff like that afterwards, and you guys can check out Kaiju Pro Wrestling in Bristol, Connecticut. Let's go, Chaz.
Alrighty, let's argue.
Let's argue.
Alright. Let's talk about it.
Caffeinated. Let's go.
Damien's gonna probably have an aneurysm.
I probably am.
I'm probably going to fall out on the floor. So look, have the elite swayed you over yet? It's a very known fact on this podcast that the majority of the people on this podcast do not like the elite. I have said as a tag team perfectionist, I do not like the Young Bucks. But I will start this one off. Yes, they have. I don't know. Maybe it was Kenny. Maybe it's just Kenny's giving me this real emotional promo, and maybe they hooked me. Maybe they just got me. But look, because Kenny got me, I didn't cry, but I was tearing up. I was like, God damn, Kenny, like you really about to retire on me? Like, wait, what are you doing? And I tweeted out. I said, you know what I would like if Kenny and the Bucks do like the good cop bad cop thing, like how Stone Cold and Eric Bischoff did. It's like that'd be kind of funny. Here comes the elite. Here comes Okada. I went, cool, they're gonna do it. Then I went, wait a minute, they're not about to do it. Here comes Jack Perry, and then they beat him up. He takes a bump. I said, he just said he can't take a bump. Why? And then the stretcher, and then the elite coming saying, look, we said we got to change the world. I went, that is cinema. That's cinema, and I'm for it. I'm all for the elite being these bad, like just being the bad boss. I'm all for it. They got me to like Jack Perry again, and I mean I'm always gonna love Okada because you know Okada, that's a bad man. Okay, so I'm always gonna love Okada. Anything Okada does, like it's anything. But look, yes, I don't. Maybe because their heels, like you said it off the air, maybe because it's their heels. But even when they were heels before, I was like, eh. So I don't know. Maybe it is, but look, they got me tuning in next week. I'm here to see what the elite does. Like cutting off Tony, I thought was hilarious. They're in the truck. Yeah. Oh, we lost the feed. Yeah. I wonder who did that. Like assholes. Like we know you didn't. So yeah, they've swayed me over. What you got? You know, Damien. Since I just really pumped up the elite, put them over.
Well, first of all,
how did they swayed you over?
I said something off air. I said something off air, and I'm
gonna give you the solo.
I'm not gonna say and repeat what I said off air because people don't need to hear that. First and foremost, Chaz, I want to say that you must have dipped into Tony Khan's stash. It was okay. They made it interesting. Have they got me fully on board? Not yet.
Oh.
No, but I'm saying this because I want to see what's going to happen after this. No, I got to see what happens after this because they can completely drop the ball like they've always had.
Facts.
Damn.
Fair.
Look. That the whole thing with Swerve and like Hangman, like they had me, and what did they do? They dropped the ball. There's like several things they have done where they've had me and they've dropped the ball. I don't want to get overzealous and too excited because they might have did good last week or this week because, Tony went through a different dealer. So he's getting some different stuff. So on a different level. Who knows? He might get back into his old dealer and go back to the bullshit. So I guess we just have to wait and see what happens. I can't say I'm on board right away, dude. I gotta wait. They're like a disappointing ex-girlfriend or baby mama. They're doing okay, and then they do some bullshit.
It's almost like you have that moment where like you're like, man, I kind of miss her a little bit, and then you go back and look through her social media, and you're like, yeah,
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
really miss her no more.
Exactly.
This is why I did
Like
this.
that.
I'm kind of on the
abusive
same
relationship.
Actually, I'm gonna let Ashley go, and then I'll wrap it up.
So I'm particularly tough on anything they put out, but that's because I write, and I mean my 7-year-old can write better than Tony Khan. So
I knew I liked her.
I mean, in all fairness, she really could. But I don't like the Young Bucks to begin with. I go against the grain on that. So I don't like the Young Bucks. So typically, if there's anything that's going to take the attention away from them, I'm at least going to pay attention, bare minimum. I don't know if I would say they have me hooked yet, but I have to agree with you, sir. Like, I kind of want to see how bad they screw this up. It's like watching NASCAR. Nobody watches NASCAR to see the cars go around. You watch for the crashes. That's why you watch AEW.
I've never put it to that analogy, and
it's wrestling NASCAR. It's wrestling NASCAR.
They keep going around in a circle, making a left turn, and then all of a sudden they make a dumbass right turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right
a swerve, if you will. A swerve.
Wow.
Never thought. Wow.
No, I think for me, it's like I'm still kind of on the fence. Like, I definitely like what I'm seeing. Like, especially Chaz, you brought up like the Young Bucks' last heel run. I think it's just a whole different presentation that really got me.
Yeah, that too.
Testing it out. But
Yeah.
what I'm worried about, and this goes to Damien's point, right? Is when the Dark Order like first came into AEW, we were all kind of watching it, and then there was that one night where like all of
stars align. Yeah, I know exactly.
All
what
of
you're
the
talking
elite
about.
were like sliding in the ring, getting beat up, and then we had the one part where old boys punching the side of Dustin Rhodes, but not actually making any contact. He's just like this, and then we just never looked at the Dark Order again the same until Brody showed up, and I kind of feel like that's where I'm watching. So I'm like, I don't know if I can get on board just yet. I'm hopeful, right? But I'm not on board just yet. But I'm just like, we're right there. We're right there.
We're right there.
Please don't. Please don't take me out of this. Like, we're there.
Yes.
It's like,
yeah,
I'm like here, like with the hook. I'm just like, we're here. And then the moment that they mess it up, we're like, nah, bro. You know what? I don't need this no more.
That's fair. Because like I told you, like it's like, all right, I'm here to see Kenny. Because I watched Dynamite this week to watch what Kenny had to say. That's all I care for. And I was like, all right, and maybe whatever with Tony Khan and the Bucks. But the Kenny thing and then all that, I'm hooked. I don't care. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, look, they dropped the ball. Hopefully they don't. I'm putting my faith in them on this one because I want it to be good because what they got right now is great. Like, they're on the cusp of something that really could take us through the summer. And on top of the fact that TNA's putting out fire shit every Thursday, and WWE is putting out, some of their best work in the past 20-something years, look, you need something. And look, you need something to stay afloat right now.
Yep.
Especially over the summer. Because now, look, the WNBA might be taking viewership. If we want to keep it a buck, if we want to call it a spade. And I mean in the seriousness too. Like the WNBA right now might just take some viewership because like that's getting popular.
Yeah,
People
guess
talk
what?
about
They
Daily
might
Clark,
take
Angel Reese, and
mine.
everybody.
Look,
So
I'd rather
they
watch
need
them than
they
watch
need to
America.
get on the A game right now to set up the summer. I'm ignoring what Damien said. I'm ignoring what he
Why?
said.
Why?
I'm ignoring
Look,
what he said.
look. I'm just saying.
You have your segment is like in 20 seconds.
I don't
You
even
hit the floor in
watch.
like 20
The
seconds.
messed up
I'm
part is I don't
ignoring
even
you.
watch basketball.
I know you don't watch.
basketball. I'd rather watch women's basketball than watch. Dynamite.
You know what? Look, I'll give you a full basketball segment if you watch women's basketball over Dynamite.
All right, how about this? If they fuck up next week, then guess who's watching the WNBA?
That's a. You know what? That's a. Put a bet on it. I put them there.
Bet.
All right, there it is, folks. Oh my God, Damien hasn't watched basketball since Dr.
90.
J. This is insane.
He hasn't watched
actually,
basketball since it started
no.
in Naismith.
The legit last time I watched was the last championship Jordan won.
Oh my gosh! I was only 3. That's great.
This man.
That's great.
Chaz always out
that's
here
great.
showing his age.
Oh God! You know I don't hide. I'm the young one. I'm not even 30 yet, baby. I'm still.
Oh my God! Now I feel so old.
I'm
I'm glad.
on the daily. He makes me feel old as hell.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right, here we go. It's time for the greatest
comment.
segment in all of 3 Count podcasts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
All right. So, normally Tony is always on this list, but I'm going to give him a reprieve this week because you did okay, son. You did okay. I mean, you kind of screwed up the neck brace thing, but I'm gonna give you a slide on that one because Johnny Ace. Bro, come on. How did you go from screaming victim to, yeah, yo, my man's is right, yo. I got his back. Like, let's do this. Yo, you talking about yo. Dude, I saw that and I was like, homie, like you need to not go in public. You need to just stop this. We know that you a nasty ass motherfucker from jump. We didn't even have to get the allegations out. You could just look at you and say that you are gross and nasty. I don't want to hear that you were coerced or your job was on the line. You were probably the one that suggested it. I'm off it. So, hands down, Johnny Ace is my dumbass of the week. You know, Chris Jericho even gets a reprieve this week.
Damn.
He wore those horrible ass tights. I'm gonna think, yo,
Chaz over here.
Like, dude, yo, you went from putting your mans out there. Like, this is supposed to be your boy, and you put him on blast. Like, yo, like he forced me to do it. My job was on the line.
Dog, this is what's crazy to me about this whole situation, right? Is those allegations came out, right? And he came out and was like, yeah, he did it. He did it. He did it. And then Vince like came out of this room. He's like, she did it. She did it. Like, bro, this was even a couple months ago. You was out here like full with your chest, like, I'm a victim to
right?
She's a liar.
It was almost like you didn't think about it. Like you didn't think, oh, we could turn this around on her. Yo, like it just baffles me that he is not only a grade A dumbass, but his legal team is just as dumb as him.
Yes.
Bro. Come on. So that is my dumbass of the fucking week. It goes to Johnny Ace.
I don't have
for
any
just
argument.
being a grade 8 ace dumbass. God damn it.
I don't have any argument against you. I don't have any other like nominees. I agree with you. Yes. I would say Sean Ross sat for his little Twitter spat he did last night.
You know what though? I can see.
But I understand. Like, I low-key get where he was coming from. He was like, look, he messed up. All right, that PR called me already. All right, shut up, fools. So I'll fine. Sean Ross, he gets. I was gonna say that, but you.
I was gonna say that too, but
Johnny Ace
Cliff has showed me that whole thing about Johnny Ace. It was like, yo, like this is your dumbass of the week, and I'm like reading all of it. I'm like, God damn it, he's right. And then you have all these other little things of people being kind of like little salty, little dumb, little childish, but like nothing takes the cake with that. Like Cliff said, you literally not even months ago, screaming victim.
60.
Victim. You're like you weren't even like trying to come like say innocent. You just went straight up to victim.
Bruh, 60 days ago, this man claimed I am a victim. I'm the victim. I wasn't in the right position. Like I was just doing what I was being told to. Hey, she's the problem. Like I have never seen someone switch sides so quick from being an advocate to a victim. Like,
right.
From victim to advocate.
Fast in a hurry.
My man went from a position of weakness to a position of power, like within a minute.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did real quick.
Yo, Vince definitely called him, was like, hey man, you know what? I got a cool meal for you if you just tell him that it was all her idea. He was just like, it was all her idea. Sir, I would have done it for free.
Right? That's all you just needed to tell me the real story, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, yo, we were both in that bedroom. I didn't see anything happen.
Any objections? Any add-ons before I make this tweet?
Even if there was an add-on, I will.
I feel like no one else takes the cake. So all right, cool.
There's nobody else to put on there.
Let me put it this way, right? If the man who these allegations were against came out with something and we were like, that is equally dumb, Johnny would still be the only person I would be like, we are arguing this man is the only person that's on there for the week. Ain't nobody else winning. It's like,
no, like hands down, like look, I said it from jump when he tried to scream victim that it was bullshit. And now with this, he just proved me right. Period. So like, Johnny Ace, I appreciate you for letting me know that I was right. I am vindicated. I am happy. You are my dumbass of the week. And hell, if nobody fucks up, you'll be the dumbass next week.
That's like, it should be like the choices for this week should be
it's Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, and that's it. I'm only putting two. Just Johnny Ace and John Laurinaitis.
Yo,
that's it.
Yo, the leader of people power.
I was gonna put people power, but I was like, you know what? No, Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis. There it is, you big dummy. There you go, folks. The tweet's live. Go vote on who you think should be Damien's dumbass of the week. Johnny Ace or John Laurinaitis.
_pod. That's where you
can yes, that's the Twitter. Lord, I forgot to tell you where to go with you, but you should already follow us. All right. You should already follow us. Okay. At 3count_pod. To our next one. Let's talk about let's get to the comments.
Hold on. Yeah, so I like old school Mount KAIJU because I'm old. Yeah, he's old. Not Damien old, but he's old.
Yeah, no, nobody's older than me, buddy. It's all good.
Yeah, because that concept has never been done before. NWO or DX.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talk about change the sides. What? Yeah. Chaz been dipping at Tony.
Leave me alone.
Is a perfect analogy. That's
the NASCAR.
The NASCAR.
Yes, that was good.
Which makes a good point.
I like this. I'm liking these comments.
Took how many years to have common sense on the 3 count? Hey,
Hey, that's
I ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gotta worry about it. Dean got my back. He said,
Right?
"Hold up, Red Dog is our resident common sense person."
Usually he is.
Brittany Griner versus Caitlin Clark in the cage match.
I think so.
I'm gonna be honest. Brittany giving Caitlin hands. She did time in Russia. Okay, she giving hands.
That's facts.
People power. Cornette knew about Laurinaitis years ago.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember him saying something about that dude. Yeah,
Damien just went in, bro.
I was dead. Oh my.
Just following the lead of our politicians and actors. And then here's our last one. That's 100% entertaining. Yeah, we know. It's always
Thank you.
entertaining.
Appreciate it. Much appreciated.
Oh man. All right. Whew, that was funny. I don't think that I've never laughed that hard over Damien's dumbass of the week.
That one in.
I had to walk off because I was literally dying. I had to catch my breath. I literally was had to put my hand on the table. I had to say, "Whoo!" Oh, that was funny. All right,
I'm still dying over here.
Oh no, I was holding that one in.
He probably had that sitting in for like 4 days.
Dude, I haven't talked to anybody about it either.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Neither one of y'all, like, it's just been festering.
It was like the Rey Mysterio rant.
Yeah, like I said, like after I saw when Cliff put up, I was like, "You stupid son of a bitch."
All right, so cool. Triple H comments inappropriate. So, give a little backstory on that. During the presser, a question was asked about Drew Gulak being released, and due to like the dirt sheets, whatnot. And Triple H's response was, pretty much he answered the question being that he wasn't released, his contract ran out. And pretty much coming at, pretty much saying some saying sideways comments about listening to the dirt sheets, naming out Fightful, and what was the other one?
Was it PWI?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't PWI.
It was it Pro Wrestling Torch? No, it was one of those other ones. I think it was more of a general comment. I'll go first.
Yeah, but anyway, there was a whole, whatever it was. Anyway, everybody got in a whole beef, and then having their Twitter opinions and Twitter fingers. So, and a lot of other people like said that Triple H, kind of stepped the line with his comments. So, was Triple H comments inappropriate? Ashley, would you like to go first?
So I'm kind of torn about it because I'm a person of transparency. So I feel like it's better to be honest than to have to clarify later. You know what I mean? Like ask for forgiveness instead of permission. So I kind of don't feel like it is. I'm a little torn on it. I don't feel like it was inappropriate, but at the same time, if it's a boundary issue, then yeah, it was. If it's part of a bigger angle, I mean, it could just very well just be part of everything. I don't know. It's WWE, so I never really can tell. No offense. I mean, I have to think back. Was this something that happened 5 years ago? Because then I more likely know what's going to happen. But personally, I don't think it was inappropriate.
What you got, dog?
No. And the funny thing is for him specifically, naming out individual dirt sheets, that only shines more light on that dirt sheet.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so to me, it's a pretty good business move. And you know what? Maybe Hunter took it the other way and was like, "Nah, bro. I really mean stop looking at these guys all the time and stop thinking that they have all the answers." But it is crazy to think. But he really just kind of shed more of a light on all those guys, especially when you think about WWE specifically going out to get some of these guys to do the watch-alongs, and especially someone like Denise Salcedo coming on the show and talking. She works with Sean Ross Sapp. So I mean, you're only shedding more light on somebody who is getting more info. So I don't know, but I don't think he was out of pocket for saying anything because, like I said, at the end of the day, we talk about in the business. If whether people love you or hate you, man, business is good.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's. I don't think it's that bad. I think everybody's so. I just think everybody just take anything. Just find something to nitpick with Triple H and these pressers. I think it's another case of that really ain't his that's not his job. Like people keep forgetting that Triple H is not the guy really in charge. He is the chief content creator. All right. That man is in charge of what he puts out on your screen, whether it's your TV screen, your phone screen, your computer screen. That is what he's in charge of. Like, does he have say? He probably does have say which way or the third. Like, I mean, he's a senior. Like, he's been there forever, so he probably has some say with Nick. But let's just be for real. Like, that's not his job. Like, it's not his job to answer those questions about that. His job is to answer questions about, all right, cool. This is what we did. We made this amount of money. This, that, and the third. All right, cool. We've got this partnership. We got that partnership. I think such and such did good. Why are we asking these questions to him? That's a question you should probably ask Nick Khan.
Yep.
I just also feel like there are also just the dirt sheets thinking that they are actual journalists type of thing, where it was like, you're writing about theater, kid. Like, let's keep it
right.
You're a critic. That's what you're a critic. You're not a journalist. You're a critic. Like that's just what it really like. That's really what it is. But to each their own. So I don't think it was bad. Yeah, everybody just in their feelings. Get over it. Build a bridge. Get over it. What you got, Damien?
Oh, you know how I feel about it.
I know.
Yo, Paul, talk your shit.
I know. It was
Live your truth, my dude. Look, I'm sorry. The way that because I watched the whole thing, and the guy asked the question or whatever, and he answered it exactly the way he was supposed to. Like, yo, no, we didn't fire him because of the Ronda Rousey thing. We let him go because his contract was up, and we're not keeping him.
Yep.
And since he's left, what we've heard, he was a bully in the back, kinda. Some of the things that I've heard about him, and I guess the way that he's acts, it's not the first time I've heard those things about him, of the way that he acts in the back. So, in retrospect, they got rid of a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense or anything. Everybody else in what the heck was he a part of again? What's the name of that group in NXT? No quarter catch crew.
Yeah.
They're better without him.
No, in fact, that's true. Because when they were NXT the other day, they were fine. Yeah. I was like, it didn't seem like a big deal. Like he was gone. I was like, all right, cool.
It's not. So and for all of the wrestling journalists out there, y'all got butthurt about his conversation. The reason why you got butthurt because it was true.
Thank you. That's like anybody in wrestling journalism saying that they're not biased.
Yeah.
You're a fan. Of course you're biased. You're a fan.
Look, I do that news show and the review show once a week right now, and I am biased as fuck.
Yeah, I help out, and I try my best not to be biased, but I also didn't take Hunter's comments personally and being like,
right.
I thought it was funny.
No.
I thought it was hilarious.
I was like, hey, thanks for bringing my name up, though, Hunter. We appreciate you, Paul, okay? You're one of two Pauls that we like on this podcast, the other one being Heyman.
But then, like I said, you got the fact that, like we said earlier, their PR department hit up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, they didn't have to do that. I wouldn't have done that.
No,
just would have let it linger. So, look, be careful. Like, be happy. Triple H does not owe you shit. Paul owes you nothing. He should not waste his time to go out in public and say, sorry, guys, didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
No, I want an apology because we didn't get nothing from their PR department.
You didn't. My phone didn't ring.
Yeah. I didn't see no at 3count_pod on X. I said, hey,
No, I didn't get a call from Stanford. I got an 887 number, and I know that's not Stanford.
Well,
No, it's not.
I don't got a WWE phone. They call us all the time.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're on the payroll. You know that.
You got that number then?
Yeah, we good.
Gotcha.
We good.
That's
We
why
good.
I don't got it. Cool.
I didn't see an email. I didn't see a smoke signal.
Right,
I didn't see a message in a bottle.
Nothing. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, let's go to the comments. What we got on there?
So we started off with it's a little kaiju. Mama kaiju.
Yeah. That was a moment of mom's busy. I want candy. So, mom will give me the candy and I go away, and it worked.
So there's also Mama needs to be a permanent part of the 3count podcast.
Hell yeah.
We'll see.
I got the time.
Our people will talk with your people.
I'm about to say our HR will talk to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I am the HR. So there's nobody else doing the scheduling but me.
All right, let's go to our last debate topic. Let's talk. We're going to TNA. Matt Hardy. All right, we know Matt Hardy a couple weeks ago made his return to TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Matt's back in TNA, surely Jeff will probably follow suit when he's out of his contract with AEW, and we'll probably have the Hardy brothers back in TNA. Does this rule out a WWE return in the future? Start with you, Damien.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. They need to stop. Look, when Jeff walks to the ring and he looks like he is in more pain than he is when he's physically wrestling, he needs to stop. Matt walks like he's got a fucking pole shoved up the back of his back.
He's been walking like that for 20 years.
I know, but now it's to the point where it looks like it hurts.
Oh my God, you're bucking.
That's why he's
you're
broken.
Bucking. You're bucking. It's not that bad.
It's not as bad as Jeff, though.
No, I don't think Jeff is that bad. Look, I just think Jeff just trying to work with them young dudes in AEW that just can't keep up. If you get, I just think that's what it is.
He's working with somebody that won't tell him no. Somebody needs to tell him no.
That is a valid point. When you deal with vets, when you deal with vets at a long enough point in their career, you do not want to be the one that tells them no. You're like, I'm going to suck it up and take it.
No, Tony, I got you. Give me a call. I will tell him no. I do not mind telling people no. And so no, I don't want to see it. I'm good. They can be backstage agents somewhere. Like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to see the Hardys anymore. I'm good. For their lives, for their children, for their longevity, to be able to play with their kids, be, good fathers and husbands, stop. Walk away. There's nothing left for them to do. What is there left for them to do? Please, enlighten me. Who do you want to see them wrestle?
The Street Profits.
No. Why are you going to do that to them? Why are you going to do that? What did they do to you? What did they do to you, Chaz?
I mean, Montez Ford definitely blocked Prince Machiavelli on Twitter for no reason. He still to this day don't know why.
All I'm saying is we thought we wanted to see the Hardys versus the Bucks. We thought.
No, we didn't.
Maybe like 10, 15 years ago.
Look, the last one they did, before they went back to WWE, in Florida, that one was good, and it was like and it still hold up to this day.
But that was
the last time I went.
That was like 10 years ago.
Holy crap! That was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
wow!
So again, I say.
Oh,
who do you want them to see?
I ain't got nothing to say, bro. You're right. Never mind. I don't got no argument. No, I bow out. Look, I'm gonna be like I should be. I'm gonna be what Drake should do now. Bow out. That's it. I ain't got nothing for you. I got no arguments.
So, with that being said, please, like, you're right. Matt is not in as bad shape as Jeff. He has probably a good 5 years left.
I'm about to say Matt.
He was also
Matt didn't make Matt's bad decision making wasn't as bad as Jeff's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I think that plays into it.
It does.
Yeah, I want them. Cody's gonna hate this if he ever hears this. I want them to finish their story.
They already finished it.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. Jeff was hurt again.
They finished it. You know what? You know when they finished it?
10 years ago?
They both left WWE. It was over.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
I got nothing for you, fam.
Exactly, because you know, right.
I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping they would give us Edge and Adam versus them before Adam and Edge did the thing, but that's
why you want to do that. Why you want to do that to Adam and Christian?
I meant Christian and Adam.
Yeah,
you know what I meant. Not Edge and Adam.
Playing 2K. Same person. I don't want that. I don't want that to happen to them too either.
You're right, because they're in way better shape.
Throwback. He's trying to get a throwback of ENC versus the Hardys. I'm over here like, yo, I want to see them. I want them back in WWE to wrestle Gorillas of Destiny and then have it for titles versus their career match and just have them lose.
That's fine, cool. See that? Give it one match.
Yeah,
Damien, that's why.
That's the point.
Right. I'm not mad at you for that one. I totally get it.
If it's them, that's the point.
All I'm
but
saying
if it's the Street Profits, I want a good match. I want give me some drama. Like, give me some drama. Give me some competition for if it's the Street Profits.
During that time in WWE, where tag team wrestling was great with the Dudley Boys, ENC, and the Hardys,
nothing beats it.
There's only one team that can't still do it.
Yep.
Fair. That's fair. Like I said, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just want them to do the one match. I want do the whole WrestleMania send off. They do your WrestleMania match. You go in the Hall of Fame because they deserve to go to the Hall of Fame.
Oh no, they definitely do.
They deserve that. So I want them to do. They deserve that type of Hall of Fame send off. Like do the match at WrestleMania. It ain't gotta be look. You ain't gotta be like the main event or the opener. You can put you in the middle of night one, for Christ's sake. Like or put you on the one. Like you didn't get boom, and then you got you in the Hall of Fame on Friday. Like I think that'd be cool. That's all you need. I'm not saying put them in no long drawn story and make them do go on the road work. No. But I would like to see them just do one more to say we finished here. It just would feel it would hit more. Even if they don't go in the Hall of Fame in that same in the same token. If they just had one more WWE match. And they called it quits. At least they said we finished in the WWE. And if they finished in AEW, it wouldn't feel right. And if they finished in TNA, even though they have a lot of history in TNA, it still wouldn't feel right. But I would accept.
WWE is their home. WWE
exactly.
Is their home.
Yeah.
That's what it
started. For me, I think now that you say that, and I kind of agree, they should finish the story up in WWE and just kind of retire, get put in a ceremony, and then they can put over a team, right? As they,
I'm not saying they gotta win.
Kind of like the Kurt Angle thing, where I mean, granted, it was with Baron Corbin, and I didn't agree with that matchup, but Kurt put over Baron, and I think you could get someone like A-Town Down Under versus the Hardys, and then just call it.
Right.
See, no,
I can deal with that match because you know what?
You turn New Catch Republic heel, and then you definitely run that. Yeah, because I'm looking for Pete Dunne to break fingers for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They'll
pull his gauge out.
Well, if you look at Jeff Hardy, he's gonna break something.
Oh, just
get him what? He's fragile.
Get him out.
I said it.
Get him out of here. All right. Around the buckles. Oh, wait, no. Ashley, sorry. I'm not used to having 4 people. Ashley, your turn.
I mean, let's face it. The history between Jeff Hardy and WWE has always been speckled with nothing but issues. I mean, every time that man has something happen, it seems like they punish him harder and harder. I think it's probably better that they just don't go back to WWE. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I think for his mental health, it's probably best to just, if he's going to have a few more years in this, go be somewhere where he won't have it follow him. Do I want to see the Hardys together? Yes. I mean, of course I do, but I also kind of see it from their perspective too, where like they've kind of always ended up back together. They're brothers. Everybody knows that they can get them to work together. If this is the end of the line for them, is it better if they just work separately at different brands for a while so that they can have that little bit of their last hurrah on their own? Because we know we know they're both going to go out together. Yeah. There's no company that's ever going to let them go out shy of physical, God, please don't hear me, knock on wood, something bad happening. There's no way any company is ever going to be like, we're not going to let you guys finish out together. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Even in the indie circuit, they still wanted to circuit together. So, yeah, I don't think a WWE finish is ever going to happen. And honestly, let's face it, WWE doesn't really like to finish stories to begin with. So I think that's a cliffhanger we're always going to have.
Well, as long as if they're taking indie bookings, can we get the Hardys while they're still in their last final run at KAIJU and we can have them against Pure Ignorance?
Listen,
why you want to do that? Look, I don't want to duff Jeff. I cried for Jeff when CM Punk. I don't want to duff him.
I'll duff him.
Like, look, the
hood. Like, I'll take the booking now.
Listen, Jeff Hardy was for the hood, okay? Jeff Hardy was for black people, okay? The black people, the black community, we accepted Jeff Hardy, okay? I don't want to duff him. Look, that's gonna be bad. Look, I can't come back to the hood. And I'd be like, I love Jeff Hardy. They'd be like, man, why'd you do that, bro? He used to do the
I can get away with that.
Look, you can put. I won't be in the match. You can put Noah and Chris, or you can do Damien and Print. That just I want no.
I'll do it. I'll duff them all day.
I know you will. Yeah, put Damien and you and Chris. Yeah. and that's ignorant.
Oh, that's a mean tag team right there.
No, Cliff, you don't get to be in this one.
I was gonna be like, yo,
me and you are on commentary.
Just have you guys, just have the rest of you guys all on commentary going.
It's a Pure Ignorance takeover. We're just like, this is just terrible. This is terrible. Why is this going on? Why I told them not to do that? And there's dog. Yeah, man. Look, hey, I'm part of Pure Ignorance too, but look, get him, man, get him, extreme that. Oh,
yo, Damien, delete him.
Look at that. Yep. Oh, geez.
Listen, if I ever got to book that, first of all, I would love to. I don't know if Derek would like that budget, but we can see this someday. Maybe someday in our budget if we get enough sponsors. But I would say I would have to go on Amazon and order just a bag of delete buttons because you would have. In true kaiju fashion, it would have to be implemented in like thumbtacks to our PG show. just throw the delete buttons into the ring, let you guys wrestle on them, and I'm sure the Hardys would go for it. So if anybody wants to pitch,
I want to see that. I actually want to see that. I just want to see like Jeff give you Damien. Just that mental picture. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm with it. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah. All right, Cliff, let's go to the comments before we sign us off.
Bad. All right.
Let's see what anybody's talking about, the foolishness that
Mr. Golden says that she can replace you.
I was waiting for that. Look, once when I saw his comment, I thought Dean would have said it. Not gonna lie. I was like, Dean's gonna go, oh yeah, she can take Chaz's spot. I knew that. It's gonna be Ashley and friends.
Yep.
There he is. Exactly. Get out of
here. You cutting up? We have a guest spot.
Exactly. Look, these are our weekly viewers, and they acting a fool today.
Delete your return. Tally could be their manager. Yeah. You guys
Mr.
want to get
Golden.
high?
Mr.
my
Golden.
God.
Right there.
There it is. There it is.
Wanna get high?
Oh, he's
You
in
guys
rare
know what I'm
form
saying?
today, isn't he?
Mr. Golden is in rare form today.
He is. DX versus Hardy's. Book it at Caesars. 4 geezers at Caesars. Wow.
Get out of see, look, they're out of pocket today.
Oh,
Edge and Adam. Chaz.
I thank you.
Unless Matt and Jeff are on different teams, you get Matt and Adam versus Christian.
Ooh, like a double Jeopardy, like I like.
interesting.
Yep.
That would be.
Yeah, Tony Stash is definitely kicking. The Hall of Rehab.
Oh,
Yeah, Mr. Golden. Timeout.
they're going crazy.
I like this though. This is great. What's next? The 4 Horsemen comeback. Not before the Nation of Domination comes back.
I was about
right?
to say, there you go. There it is. There it is.
I need to.
Oh.
I need actually.
Okay, so
you know what?
are you gonna actually put up that last comment, or are we just gonna let that one fly and not?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Now I need to look. Now wait before we do. Let me look.
I've been looking at this comment for a grip, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Now we put it out there, so we might.
Put it out there.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I
might
think
as
it's
well.
funny. I think it's funny.
6-pack with some drugs and this, that.
I thought that was great.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's funny, Mr. Golden. That's I don't understand. Look. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking out the 3 Count Podcast, Chaz and Friends. Shout out to Mama KAIJU, all right, KAIJU Pro Wrestling. All right, make sure you go check out their show next week. Let the viewers know where they can, all the information where they can get the tickets for the show, where to follow you, YouTube channel, all that. We're gonna give you the spotlight. You're gonna get the solo. Boom. Let them know.
Hi. So, the mother of all shows, which is the Mama Kaiju local showcase, is going to be next week on Sunday, Mother's Day, May 12th. You can find us in Bristol, Connecticut at the Lincoln Room, which is at 38 Barlow Street. If you search us on Facebook, you could search Kaiju Pro Wrestling. Same thing with Instagram, it's real.kpw. Same on Twitter, it's kpw real. And our new YouTube channel as of this morning, which is fresh, so go ahead and subscribe to it. Everything's re-edited and made all beautiful and new. Is if you go on YouTube, you just search Kaiju Pro Wrestling. You can't miss it. We have big old Lulu. So any questions, reach out to us. Our page is full of information for next week, and ticket sales are open permanently.
All right. Make sure if you're in the area, make sure you check out KAIJU Pro Wrestling. You never know, Pure Ignorance might show up and gotta duff some folks. So
We're gonna have to. Definitely gonna happen.
Duffing season. The air is getting warmer out there, folks, and when it gets warmer and people start taking off layers, some people act a fool and they gotta get duffed.
Yep.
So thank you again for coming on the show. Make sure you go, like I said, make sure you go check that out. For Damien, for the Red Dog, we thank you. For all of our viewers, we're popping today. We're popping today on the view count. So thank you for everyone who tuned in today on all of the platforms. I'm not about to name it all. You know where you're watching us at. Come think about it. Why should I repeat it? They know where they're watching us at, and if they're that makes
buy our merch on foryourwear.com.
I'm about to say, buy our merch. We got 3 Count merch and we got PI merch. So do that instead of following us because you already do. But if you didn't, you better do that. And thank you for listening to our episode. My PlayStation users, as I do every show, my PlayStation users, you get a trophy. My Xbox users, you get an achievement. My PC users, you get a virus. Get off of PC, you noob. So, with that being said, make sure you tune in to the next episode of Chaz and Friends. Damien and Friends coming out, all right? Whenever it's coming out this week. Now into the ring. There's so much content. You just love watching all of our faces. And you just got to consume it. And you're going to watch another episode after this comes off.
Don't follow me, though.
Don't follow him. He doesn't want your follow.
No, I do not. I mean, if you can find me. Look, if you find me, then, you're good.
You're good.
So,
Kawaii.
Kawaii.